Akbar Walter, patriotic spy thriller, espionage and patriotism, tension and emotion. Writer-director Robbie Grewal mixes all these four elements in the right proportion to deliver a taut thriller. Much like Meghna Gulzar's Razi, the many twists happen inside Pakistan, where RAW, the department that takes care of India's external security, has planted its agent. But Robbie Grewal writes a totally different spy story where RAW chief Sikander picks the right man to infiltrate Pakistan before the 1971 war. RAW agent Akbar Malik's many messages from Karachi to Delhi help India stay a step ahead of Pakistan in the war, which ultimately bifurcated the neighboring country into Pakistan and Bangladesh. There are several factors in the storytelling that work in its favor. 1. Despite its length of 2 hours and 30 minutes, Robbie keeps it engrossing with unabated intrigue over what's happening. 2. It's interesting that he makes the Pakistan's ISI officers also fit and alert, like Colonel Khan catching one word on a taped conversation and sniffing out that Akbar is an Indian plant. When the enemy is just as smart, the cat and mouse thrill becomes that much more interesting. ISI on the RAW agent's trail inside Pakistan gives it additional tension. 3. By showing an Indian Muslim as the agent who sacrifices every familial relationship for his country, Robbie sends out an important message about the minority community being just as patriotic as the next person. He makes the point without hammering it on the head with short, unstated scenes like Akbar wearing a taweez with the Indian flag pinned on his shirt, or the RAW chief being casually questioned whether a Muslim could be trusted to work for India. Apart from the many twists that keep the screenplay going, insights into the world of spying up the interest factor, like how to beat a polygraph test or how to interpret an indirect message, are woven in at the right time and not shown like the routine training sequences that Hindi films normally resort to. There isn't a great romance, but there's poignancy in Akbar's relationship with Indian diplomat Shraddha. What is milk dry is the mother-son sentiment between Akbar and his Ammi, which is the supreme sacrifice he makes. He chose motherland over mother, as RAW boss Shrikant says. The background score and music are also uniformly good, with numbers like Allahu Allah well composed and well picturized. The set designers must also be complimented for making the screen look like it's really Pakistan of the 70s. John Abraham has a presence about him that makes him move from Romeo to Akbar and Walter with likable ease. Mouni Roy is fine as the Indian diplomat in Pakistan. Jackie Shroff brings dignity to the role of the RAW director, who's the guru of espionage all the way. Among the many smaller roles, Sikander Kher makes an impact as the menacing Pak officer who's on Akbar's trail. Shadab Amjad Khan in the short role of Nawab is impressive, and Suchitra Krishnamurthy as Rihana, the ace journalist, is cast well. Finally, it's so frightening for a country to have a mole in the highest levels of security that after watching this film, I wouldn't be surprised if Pakistan's ISI starts wondering if there's an India-planted Walter Khan among their senior intelligence officers. For a spy thriller that's engrossing and patriotic, which is the right note to take today, Romeo Akbar Walter gets a 3.5-star rating.